Hey, I'm worried. Did you know that Ishowspeed visited Africa? Speed, the guy that barks like a dog and glazes Ronaldo like it's the second coming of Jesus. Then I saw everyone saying, oh, Speed is removing the African stereotype. Oh, he's showing everyone Africa is not just mud huts and hunting lions for breakfast, which is legendary. I get it, but can we please discuss his experience with African influencers and streamers? Because it was crazy. I mean, some of these influencers had millions in followers. He even got to meet the most popular streamer in Africa. Angola, this was the first country Speed visited. If any Angola is watching this, I'm sorry, I did not find any notable Angola influencer I could talk about in this video. Just a bunch of niggas doing backflips and backing with Speed. South Africa. Really? South Africa? The best you could bring was Nota. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce his name well. I'll be doing a lot of those in this video. If you don't know who Nota is, he's some podcast music guy that repeats people online. He's like, let's just say South African Andre Tate. That's the best reference I could think for him. I want you to watch this clip with him and Speed right here.
That is the Q. Q is the bottom click. Yeah. Bottom click it. That's the Q. And then the C is the click behind your teeth. That's the C. You see? So
we see Nota appearing out of nowhere to meet Speed. But from what I'm seeing, fans thought Nota was going to go on his podcast and lie about some shit like he always does. He could say Speed became fluent in Sosa because of him. But as you'd expect, this man did a lot worse. Watch this.
When the whole entire country is going crazy about Speed, I trended before him. So I made him trend. He was trending because of me. So you say I'm the reason he was trending. So what? Yeah, I'm the reason he was trending. Speed was.
He's out here saying he gave Speed recognition in South Africa. You can't make this guy up. I think he's genuinely so oblivious. It's actually funny. Next, we have EB the Kid, another South African influencer, who was asking Speed for a FIFA match in the club. This man wants to rock some South African bunda. Have you seen South African win? Yeah, asking him to come and play a game with you. There were a couple more like Steve getting ignored by Speed, which I can say I don't blame him. He's just trying to get his grind on. And you know, people, they will make fun of you if you get ignored. In Botswana, the best I could find was Speed beating Leslie Tobago in a race. Well, basically, the man is a professional sprinter who sprints in the Olympics. But unfortunately, he slipped in the beginning of the race, so we don't know who really was faster. The rest of his interactions weren't with exactly notable influencers. Moving on, Mozambique. I did not find any notable influencer here, but I did find this guy who calls himself the African Spider-Man. Apparently he's a fraud because he can't even do a proper backflip. My next, that's Spider-Man 101. It's like a YouTuber being unable to beg for likes and subs like I'm doing right now. Please, Speed, I need this. My village is kind of homeless. I live with my chief. I want to help him out. Eswatini. I swear to God, I have never heard of Eswatini before. No notable influencers found. Same with Rwanda. Next, we have Zimbabwe, where Speed met fake Speed. I'm sure a lot of you must have seen the clip. It's crazy. Zambia. Couldn't find any notable influencer, but I did find this avatar cosplayer. Bro, if I was Speed, I know what I'd be calling over that night. Because that one is making me want to... Yeah, I think my neighbors are tired of me. Next, we have Kenya. He met with the viral kid Tenge, and it was wholesome. He also met Bradley Morongo, who is 8'2". He is believed to be the tallest guy in Africa. Ethiopia. I'm telling you, this country has beautiful women. I mean, the country is beautiful. Speed met with Adoni, who is a well-spoken dude and could express himself properly. I believe he was the influencer host for Speed, and he really puts in the work. Adoni uses influence to introduce Speed to a guy whose content is pretending to be like Speed because he actually looks like Speed. I've said Speed too many times. And because of Adoni, we got this beautiful Spider-Man meme recreation from the Speeds across the multiverse. Egypt. I couldn't find any notable influencer that met up with Speed. Algeria. The best I could find was Speed hanging with a famous Algerian artist, and he made the song go viral. But forgive me, I could not find his name. If you know the artist, please drop his name in the comments. Morocco. Couldn't find any influencer interaction. Senegal. No notable influencer, but he did get multiple beefs with his tour guide. Nigeria. What did Nigerians do when they saw Speed? Do what Nigerians does best. Go crazy! Go stupid! I will just give you guys the craziest out of all of them, starting with my favorite, Jack Manuel. I've been following this guy for a while. He's really strong and he gained recognition from the iconic clip. Speed even went on to reference his catchphrase in the next two countries after he was done with his style in Nigeria, which is impressive. Then we have Trophy Boy, Jarvis, City Music. For some reason, she loves Nigerians. Basically, she's Nigerian at this point, and the famous Bella. Pella is the most famous streamer in Africa, but he got snubbed by Speed anyways. Speed did say he did not come to Africa to collab. Some people did think it was funny, but other people thought Pella would have helped Speed with some influence in Nigeria. And I say they should shut up. Next is Benin. The best I could find as concerned with an influencer was Jean Dos Santos, an MMA fighter who beat Speed in a match fair and square. Ivory Coast. Speed met with another African Spider-Man. This one was actually impressive, but that boy was kind of zesty. Liberia. I couldn't find any notable influencer except this guy attacking Speed for God knows why. Imagine he had a knife. Ghana. Oh, Speed interaction with Ghana was actually good. He finally did get to race the village beast. I mean, this brother has been asking Speed to race him for months now, and the village beast got his ass whooped. But I mean, no one is surprised. I'm sure he enjoyed the visibility. He then had a back off with this shea butter queen of Ghana. Then she took him to some place where some women were rubbing on his body with what I believe to be shea butter. Lastly, he had a standoff with Buff Boo, Fat Boo, and scrawny looking Boo. And lastly, he went to Namibia. The best I could find was Speed racing this man called John Dion for $10,000, and as you'd expect, he lost. Well, what can I say? Speed tour in Africa was a success most of the time, and we actually got to see how he would interact with influencers from Africa. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I critique the internet, both good and it's bad, and I'll see you in the next one.